family. Let the fun begin. We're here to connect, bring joy to your day. Style, soul, and stories in a unique way. From New Orleans roots to the world we inspire. Every click, every view takes us higher and higher. This is your space where you can feel free. A community built with authenticity. So grab your coffee, hit play and unwind. Your seat at the table is one of a kind. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we've got so much love waiting for you and more. Mocha's Nola Bells, where the queens unite. Serving Southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. Mocha's Nola Bells, it's the vibe for you. If you're new, pull up, make yourself at home. This is where we vibe, where the bells have grown. And if you're returning, thanks for coming through. We wouldn't be here without queens like you. We're serving you content that uplifts and inspires. From beauty and life hacks to chasing desires. This is more than a channel, it's where magic begins. Together we rise, together we win. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we've got so much love waiting for you and more. Mocha's Nola Bells, where the queens unite. Serving Southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. Mocha's Nola Bells, it's the vibe for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Every little click shows how much you care. We're building this space, making something divine. Welcome to the Bells, you're already in line. So if you're new, welcome, glad you stopped by. And to the OG fam, you're the reason we fly. Hit that button, subscribe, and come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells, where the magic begins.
She said, Miss, I need help, not homework. That was a cry for help, not no classwork. Laid on the floor, tears in her eyes, but they passed her off like she told no lies. Mama scrolling, teacher blind, system broke, turned off the sign. She ain't run, she was pushed through cracks. Now they act like they don't know facts. Yeah. Oh. Whispers in court, lies on the stand. Tryna say she vanished, y'all don't understand. Screenshots missing, evidence gone, but her pain still speaking through every song. Say her name like you scared of light, but the truth gon' shine in the dead of night. We still asking, we still press. She ain't no runaway, she was suppressed. Still ain't right what they did to that child. Still ain't right, we've been screaming for miles. Still ain't right, they erased her life, but I swear on my life, she's still gon' rise. Still ain't right what they did to that child. Still ain't right, we've been screaming for miles. Still ain't right, they erased her life, but I swear on my life, she's still gon' rise. I shot past secrets, so did that crib. Chains on the freezer, tell me who lives like this. Motel clips and a glitchy feed, but they lost the footage when they caught the lead. Who you protecting? The ones with charm, while a young girl vanished without alarm. We heard the whispers, we seen the shade, but you can't hide truth, it don't fade. Still ain't right what they did to that child. Still ain't right, we've been screaming for miles. Still ain't right, they erased her life, but I swear on my life, she's still gon' rise. Still ain't right what they did to that child. Still ain't right, we've been screaming for miles. Still ain't right, they erased her life, but I swear on my life, she's still gon' rise. Oh, 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 oh. She said,
Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Tuesday, guys. Indeed, we're blessed. We're here to see another day. That alone is a blessing. It always excites me and warms my heart each and every time I hit the live button and I see your beautiful faces and your chats and you guys here ready to support the cause. That in itself is beautiful. Those of you that are new here, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Y'all already know. Here at Mocha and the Nola Bells, there are definitely no big I's and no little U's. Each and every one of you here will be respected. We demand nothing less. All opinions matter. All opinions will be respected. For those of you that are here, if you've not yet hit that like button, please tip out, do so. Share the live stream if you can. Grab a subscription. Join the family. Because here, we are indeed a family of love, a family of unity, a family of respect. We've grown to love each other. We've grown to have compassion when it comes to seeking justice for these babies. We've grown to know that it's not about us. It's about what's right for these babies. This is who we are. This is what we stand for. And nothing and no one could tell us different, because this is truly who we are. There's a few things I want to say. I know y'all saw that thumbnail and I got y'all like, Mocha, girl, what are you talking about now? Now, I'm going to address that in a second, but before I get too deep into doing what I need to do, let me pray us through. Then we could greet each other the way that we greet each other, and then we'll jump into details. But happy Tuesday, my loves. Happy Tuesday. Heavenly Father, tonight we come before you with very, very grateful hearts, Lord, declaring that today, this day is a terrific Tuesday because, Lord, you woke us up this morning, clothed us in our right minds, and gave us breath in our bodies. Lord, and that we don't take for granted. We're thankful, my God, for life, for strength, for our protection, and most of all, my God, we are very thankful for purpose. Father, as I open my mouth tonight, Lord, I ask that you let every word drip with your anointing all over it. Let it pierce through the noise that's rattling in the bushes. Let it tear down strongholds and set captives free, Lord. Let the chains of fear, doubt, and deception be broken in real time. Right here, my God, in this live stream. Lord, tonight I come before you lifting up this community. I come before you lifting up this platform, God. Lifting up my voice, my subscribers, all of my supporters, and even the ones that remains in the bushes. Just watch it. Father God, I ask that you cover every household tonight. Lord, I ask that you dispatch your angels of protection around their homes, their children, their finances, and most of all, their minds. Let no weapon form against them prosper, my God. Not in the spirit, not in the natural, and most definitely not in hidden places. Lord, we continue to pray for these babies, the ones missing, the ones suffering in silence, the ones caught in systems that failed them. Lord, you know them name by name. You see their faces, my God, and we declare tonight that they will not be forgotten. Father God, reach down, Father, and grab a hold of the guilty ones. Shake the foundations of the corrupt ones, God, and expose everything they try to hide. And Father, tonight, we ask for your anointing as we come with truth and boldness, but also with much love. Let the fire that's within us, God, stir up some sort of change. Let it spark some sort of action and remind everyone that tunes in that, Father God, you are the beginning and the end. And justice is still possible. We want to thank you in advance, God, for what you're about to do in this space tonight. Thanking you for all that you've done and all that you continue to do as you work through us, seeking justice for these babies, for the lives that you will touch, the burdens you will lift, and the breakthroughs that will happen. Father God, we thank you. In Jesus' mighty name, I lift this prayer to the heavens. Amen, amen, and amen. We continue to seek justice for Naziyah, guys. We continue to seek justice for Naziyah. Kimberly Earls, happy Tuesday, my love. Welcome, welcome. Charlotte Stewart, my love. Welcome and happy Tuesday, my sister living life in Florida. Hey, beautiful sister Kristen. Happy Tuesday, my love. Sunshine Sean. Happy Tuesday, beautiful. I see y'all up in here. I see y'all. April Webster, happy Tuesday, my love. My beautiful Sherry says, happy Tuesday, y'all. Love all and trust none. Happy Tuesday, beautiful. Sandra Doctor, welcome, my love. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, Rosalind, welcome, my love. My beautiful sister, Dr. J. Hey, sis. Happy Tuesday to you. It's a beautiful day. For this is the day that the Lord has made. Hey, my girl, Sassy. Happy Tuesday, boo. I hope you made it through that weather just fine. Because, baby, that weather is everywhere. It's just popping up. Sun shining this morning and it's pouring down raining in the evening. But that's God. Ain't nothing we could do about it other than to accept what he allows. Hey, Debbie, welcome, my love. Happy Tuesday to you, my beautiful sister, Sean B. Happy Tuesday, sis. Hey, my girl, Natalie, welcome, baby. Happy Tuesday, Black Beauty. Hey, beautiful. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Miss Ebony, welcome, my love. Hey, my girl, Essie, welcome. Karen B, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Hip Hop, for just popping in and hitting that like button. We'll see you shortly. Paula E, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, my beautiful sister, Charlotte Swab. Happy Tuesday, sister. Cool girl, sister. Hey, my love. Happy Tuesday. Looking spicy up in here. Hey, baby. Happy Tuesday to you. Look at my beautiful sister, Rock. Welcome, sis. Welcome. Hope all is well. Happy Tuesday, sis. Hey, Michelle. Welcome, my love. Happy Tuesday to you. Hey, my sister, Deidre. Welcome, boo. Happy Tuesday. Charlotte's Web says, I pray you had a very blessed day, Mocha. Thank you for always showing up and showing out. I appreciate and look forward to your commentary. You are living your purpose out loud. Thank you, sis. It's a beautiful feeling when I do what I do and I could be appreciated for what I do. That makes me go even harder. And I appreciate it. Hey, Shelly, welcome, my love. And I appreciate you all believing in me. I appreciate you all riding with me as together we come together as a powerful team seeking justice for these babies. Hey, Christina, welcome, my love. Spicy says, I may be in the bushes. Actually, my bedtime. I'm going to listen and participate as long as I can. I'll replay at work tomorrow. Spicy, God bless you. We appreciate you just being here, my love. Just tuning in is support. And for that, we thank you. We thank you. Hey, Lady K, welcome, my love. Christina says, hey, Mocha, love from Detroit, but driving through Atlanta right now. So I'm going to hang in the bushes. Can't be driving and chatting, just listening. My love, we appreciate you, Christina. Thank you, baby. I don't know why I am so stuck on wanting to call my girl. I am enough. Welcome, boo. I'm here. Hey, boo. Happy Tuesday. My girl Sunshine Sean says, Mocha, I'm so proud to be officially a part of the family. And thanks again so much to Hip Hop. Yes, ma'am. Welcome, 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 boo. Welcome. And that's all we ask. Those of you that are gifted memberships, all we ask is that you pay it forward. Keep your membership up. Remain a part of the family. Hey, Dale, happy Tuesday, my love. Hey, Chosen, welcome. Evelyn Gentry, happy Tuesday, my love. I'm here. Thank you for the super sticker, boo. Hey, my love, Gloria, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Venetia, welcome, boo. Renetta, welcome, 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 my love. Christina B says, I say this while I'm sitting in doggone traffic. I'm still waiting on someone to drop those addresses. I'm in the area on a daily, and I will tell you, I feel Naziyah all over the place. Baby, baby, let God use you. Let him guide you. Spicy says, I never not wash the dishes and help clean whenever I'm invited anywhere. Even if the person says I don't have to because they may need help and just don't want to bother their guests. Hello, you were raised right, Spicy. Oh, Lord, Charlotte's Web says, family, if you don't see me in the chat for a minute, my big little princess daughter requested New York strip steak with cilantro lime butter, asparagus, and seasoned potatoes. Whoa, that's a big baby. That's a big baby. But mommy duties come first, and I understand, boo. I understand. There y'all go with the menus. Justice for Naziyah, guys. Hey, Yolanda, welcome, my love. Hey, my girl Bertha. Hope all is well, beautiful. And I hope you're being careful on that road. Hey, Scanless, welcome, baby. Welcome, each and every one of you. Oh, that's good to hear, Sassy. By God's grace, y'all made it through that weather. Because I know when it just pops up out of anywhere, it could be something. It could be something serious. Hey, my sister Top Flight, welcome, sis. Look at my girl S.A. Hey, sister, I love you even more, beautiful. Sassy, thank you so much for the super chat. Just because I appreciate you and the family here. Thank you, boo. My beautiful sister S.A. is in here. Charlotte's Web says we can feel the love you have for these babies, and the love you have for us is felt. Trust that. Thank you, boo. Charlotte Stewart, thank you so very much for the super sticker, my love. Renetta, I see you, mama. Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shelly. Oh, God, I hope your dog is all right, my love. Hey, Teddy Bay, welcome. I'm new here. Love the content. Thank you, my love. Welcome to Mocha and the Nola Bells. Make yourself at home, baby. Make yourself at home. Here we are family. And I pray that you make yourself comfortable enough to be a part of that family. Here at Mocha and the Nola Bells, there's no big eyes and no little U's. All opinions are welcome. Feel free to drop yours. No judgment zone here. Hey, my girl Becca, welcome. Get my girl Charlotte Stewart that made it back up in here. Hey, Lillian Brock, welcome, my love. Hey, beautiful soul. She said in her Norbert voice, oh, Lord, happy Tuesday, my love. My sister Living Life says, everyone is welcome here. Because here, we're family. We're family. Guys, my thumbnail was not by accident. It's not by accident. Because we as a community. Hey, Carla Henry, welcome, baby. Hey, Felice. Felice says, Mocha, making our community aware. We love you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Sister Tom. Let me tell you something. That thumbnail was not by accident. Because there's no way moderators should be screaming, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all are out here in the bushes, listening, watching, taking notes, mimicking, making fun, right? So if you're here eating, you're in my house and you're eating, I done fed you. You refuse to wash your plate. So if you can't do that, hit the like button. Hey, Miss Lady B, welcome, my love. Hit the like button. That's where that comes from. But I have a message for my supporters. These are things that I don't normally do, but I felt compelled to do it after receiving a disturbing message from a supporter that's always here. Family, I want you to hear me. And I want you to hear me well. Your voice. I want you to always remember this. Your voice matters. Your opinion matters. Debbie, thank you, my love. The truth that comes from your heart, the truth that comes from your experiences is exactly why we're here. Fighting for these babies who can't fight for themselves. Now, I know that there are some folks that are out there, as grown as they could be, sitting in the bushes, screen recording, running back to bash the very people who stands with us here for justice. That's coward behavior. That's shady behavior. That's insecure behavior. And it will never change the mission that Mocha and the Nola Bells are on. So let me make it very, very plain. Here in our home, we don't tolerate disrespect of any kind. Not towards me, and certainly not towards any one of you. You will always have a safe space here to speak your truth, to share your thoughts, and to stand tall in your convictions without fear of being silenced. This YouTube space, damn it, is big enough for everybody. But instead of focusing on the fight for our children, some would rather focus on what I got to talk about, rather focus on what the subscribers in the chat are saying. Why? Why? Because in my opinion, the truth rattles the chains of those that's really not comfortable. And the light that we carry exposes their darkness. Hey, Travis. And that's exactly why we cannot back down. It broke my heart when a subscriber comes to me no longer wanting to chat in the chat because of the way they were talked about someplace else. So tonight and moving forward, I encourage you all to hold your damn head high, speak your truth, engage in the chat, ask the hard questions, and know that when you're here, you're covered, you're respected, and you're part of a community that stands on what most don't have. That's integrity, that's unity, and definitely protection. We're not just talking for the sake of talking. Here we're building a family, a movement, and your voice, each and every one of your voices, that's the heartbeat of it all. We're not going to do this. I don't play children games because this is not a childish situation. I'm definitely not looking to hold a position because my position has already been labeled and I'm standing where I should be standing. What's for you is for you and what's for me is for me. But to do this to supporters and subscribers, that's disheartening. Disheartening. These people have feelings. And who are we to talk about them? Anytime we touch on the truth, anytime we get close to exposing somebody that is very likable on the other side, the name calling drops. We're too old to be name calling. We're too old to do this. How can you claim to stand for justice in one way and you're tearing down the very people that's fighting for justice in another way? Everybody don't do things the same. And until we're able to be mature enough to accept that, there's going to always be a problem. And I'm done with that. I said how I felt on that. That's it and that's all, right? So I'm going to move right on along. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for allowing me to meet my goal. See, it's that simple. We don't have to do all of that. We really don't. Because what's for me, like I said, it's for me. What's for you is for you. That's it and that's all. Last night, I want to believe that we had a very interesting evening. We discussed some things. We covered some things. And the things that we uncovered, the things that we shared, it makes sense. And that's why we're here. Thank you so very much, Debbie. Debbie said over here we stand on business with Mocha and behind Mocha. Thank you, my love. Last night, we had an awesome time. And that's what I love about you all so much. Mocha may bring it, but we're in it together. It's a togetherness thing. It's not a Mocha's thing. If we're seeking justice for these babies, we have to stand on that. That's it and that's all. But I will stand 10 toes down for those that's rocking with Mocha and the Nola Bells. Because family takes care of family. Family stands together and family takes care of family. Spicy says, and we appreciate you, Mocha, more than you know. Spicy, thank you, my love. Thank you. And ladies, I appreciate the super chats and the super stickers that just rolled through here while I was doing my due. Hitting that like button isn't hard, but to sit there and record stuff, my God. But to get out of my character over it, it'll never happen. My girl Top says, I know they talk about me, but I give two fucks. You understand, Top? I'm with you right there. Especially when you ignore a motherfucker. My girl Sassy said, Top, same here, and I have none to give either. That part. That part. And I love you all unconditionally. Carla Henry said it's so very sad. Carla Henry, you have to know it's sad. You have to know it's sad, Carla, when supporters no longer feel the need to voice their opinions. Every opinion should matter. Every opinion could be that opinion that brings us closer to where we need to be. There's no right opinion. There's no wrong opinion. We just take them and we embrace them. But nobody's to be belittled. Nobody. Kristen says, don't ever feel like you can't speak freely here. Sean B said, yes, you're tough in your spot. Yes. So, Kristen says, we're all not perfect, but we all are human. Travis says, because they don't care about justice. They care about clout. I swear I'm sick of that hog with lipstick on. Jesus. 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 Carly Henry, you're welcome, boo. We see you. Welcome back, hip hop. Welcome back, my love. Cool Girl Sister says, Smoke, I love being over here. There's peace, joy, love, and being heard. Mocha, thank you. We're family over here. We're happy. Thank you, Cool Girl Sister. I'm here, says I love you more. Y'all have no idea. Top said, that's why I don't change my name. So they know exactly who the fuck Top is. As you shouldn't. As you shouldn't. Samantha said, what's understood don't need to be explained. I'm here and say, yeah, they care about clicks and views and say they don't. It's sad and it's unfortunate because at the end of the day, we have a baby missing. And the real welcome, sister. Thank you for the cash app, beautiful. At the end of the day, we still have a baby missing. We still have a baby missing, and that's our mission. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. But poking jabs at people that's getting the story out. Poking jabs won't get us no closer to finding this baby. And that's all we're here to do. Naziyah matters. Naziyah's name speaks volumes. The people that raised Naziyah ain't shit. Because they got this baby in a situation that she truly didn't deserve to be in. But we're going to continue right here. Right here. We're going to continue to speak how we feel. We're going to continue to seek justice the way we choose, not the way they want us to. And I will continue to reiterate everything that I say here, everything, as that banner continue to run across that screen every night, all information spoken here is alleged and in our opinions only. I can't say that enough. Then when I have people tapping me on my shoulder, hitting me up on the back end, Mocha, make sure you say, hold up, hold up. I'm not here to entertain the noise. Let them talk, because it don't stop what I'm supposed to be doing. Let them talk. Your way is your way. Mocha's way is Mocha's way. And each and everything that I've ever came on my platform and said, I didn't make it up. I didn't go find it in a ditch. All Mocha's doing is taking what the family done already bought out here and making it make sense. That's what I'm doing. I didn't bring this to YouTube. I didn't spin narratives with this. I'm taking exactly what the family gave me and I'm making it make sense. Kristen says, I know I'm talked about as well. It's not my insecurity. It's those who talk about people who are insecure and have low self-esteem. But we ain't going to focus on that because we know who we are and we know what we bring to the table. But tonight we're going to discuss Shannon. We're going to discuss Marquita. And we're going to definitely discuss the roles that they played in Naziyah's life. One thing I know for certain, and two things for sure, and that is Annette has raised these girls to be exactly who they are. Could they have changed it along the way? Possibly. Possibly. But how do we expect change from Shannon and Marquita when they were raised to manipulate? They were raised to abuse. They were raised to assault their own minor family members. To them, it was a game. They grew up knowing this as a game. And the only way they could live that way and do the things that they do is because they were taught that. Truly learned behavior. So this went on for years. They became teenagers, started dating. Not only did they share their cousins, but they shared boyfriends as well. And that was verified by Marquita's man. He said they did threesomes. So once again, everything that I say, they gave it to us. Could this pattern have ended different? Of course it could have. Here we got Marquita. Gets pregnant along the way for Jarvis Butts. The word on the curb is, from them family members, is that Marquita got rid of the baby. Now we have to ask ourselves a question based on Annette and what we know about her and how she runs a tight ship, as they say. Did she really get rid of it? Or was that baby one of her foster children? See, this stuff is not adding up. Hey, Anonymous, welcome, my love. It's not adding up. Shannon turns right around, lays down there and have a multitude of children by the same man. That's sick. That's sick. But they were raised by the monster. She also trained them as to what field to go into looking for work. Both of those girls positioned themselves to go work with the infirmed, the type of people that can't help themselves, The type of people that's dependent upon someone to take care of them. Both of them. The sad part in all of that, they abuse those very same people. They did. It's like they had an addiction. It's like they had a demon in them. And there was just spilling the spillage anywhere that they could spill it. Spicy said, I've stopped listening to some of the other lives after Fine Mocha. Can't get enough of this podcast because it's justice for Naziyah all day. That's it, that's all. F them the long way. Spicy. Thank you, my love. Travis says, I have a question. When do they sleep? I know they don't sleep in the same bed, but how do you be live all day until the wee hours of the morning? The only thing I can say is, oh, Travis. Baby, Travis. Cool girl sister says, Mocha, that baby didn't ask for any of this mess. These monsters put a pawn on this baby. Never was a little girl, grown up before her time. That's the thing, she never was a child. She was never a child. Hey, Corey, welcome, my love. Hip hop said it was a tight shit. Shannon turned around, ran out of space, tripped and landed on his baloney pony. This is a mess. This is truly a mess. Shannon. She gets no passes. Shannon will never, ever get a pass. Shannon was too deeply involved. Shannon did the unthinkable. And the unthinkable, in my opinion, as I stated last night, if Shannon wanted a Jarvis Butts that bad, Shannon should have moved out of Annette's home. And Naziyah and no other child should have been in Shannon's company, knowing that Jarvis Butts told them who he was and what he was. Any decent person would have approached it that way, but not that family. If Naziyah went through it, and we're going to look at this the right way, we're going to look at this from a place of somebody that's human. We're going to look at this from a place of somebody that's decent. We're going to look at this from a place of a mother. We're going to look at this from a place to make it make sense. Because I don't need those people to be my friends. I don't need to protect these people. I don't need to cover up lies for these people for me to continue to he and ha with them. Their he and ha days are gone. There's nothing they should be able to say to nobody because they're all guilty. And if Naziyah was exposed, and if Janiyah was exposed, there were other minor children in that home that was also exposed. What make you, what make me, what make any of us think or believe this man and the history that he has He was turned loose in a candy store. What makes any of us think that he only stopped at those two flavors? What makes us think that he didn't walk through the candy store? It's some other things that's being hidden here. It's other things that's being hidden, and it's being hidden for a reason. We have to make sense of it. Because one of the questions I really do have is, even when the minor took to the witness stand to repeat what she saw, to repeat what she witnessed, I have a lot of questions about that. A lot of questions. Sunshine Sean says, Mocha, that silverback gorilla with the brain of a baby bird, she gave him a second chance in society. And he was touching every kid he came around, even his own. That part. That part. And there's no way they could make me believe that all those children in that home wasn't a victim. But along the way, they told those children what to say and what not to say. Annette failed her own niece, her sister's child. They allowed the monster to get a hold of her. So if she wasn't off limits, she was able to be touched. Can't nobody make me believe the little girl that testified wasn't touched either. But why keep the lies up? Why keep the lies up? Hey, Nala, welcome. Hey, AAA, welcome, my love. We have to look at this in such a way to make it make sense and not to feed our own egos, because Naziyah is not here. Wherever she is, she's not comfortable. So why should I sit on my platform and make any of them hoes comfortable? That's not who I am. Hey, Miss Alita, welcome, baby. I'm not going to make them comfortable because neither one of them had decency to make Naziyah comfortable. So now we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Debbie said, yes, think about it. It had to be a drastic situation for Makita's daughter to be removed from her custody. That's exactly the angle that I'm taking. Why did she lose custody of her daughter? But there's nothing talking about that. Something happened. Something went on. Something happened in that home for the other same age twin to lose custody of her daughter. Is it possible that the daughter's father didn't want her to keep playing that game? But then when the baby would go to visit, you mean to tell me she saw things like that? She was exposed to things like that? How do you get that close? How do you get that close? Hip Hop, thank you, my love, for gifting a membership. And that membership was received by somebody I don't even know. Miss Sweet, somebody. But congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. Something is wrong we're not supposed to talk about it. Samantha says in her opinion, see what I'm saying? Something is not adding up. All those little girls were exposed to a den of nasty men. And all those women, the same age twin, and the grown ass mama, they saw it. Hey, the bush is welcome, boo. They saw it and they allowed it. But yet, here we are, not here we are, here I am. Here I am. Touching on shit that they trying to hide. That's going to make us see this clearer and make us make sense of this situation. But I'm supposed to tiptoe around the truth. No, we're not doing that. Exactly, Teddy. Teddy says, I'm just so upset that she got hurt behind something she was taught. As a mother, as a parent, it hurts us all. It hurts us all that Naziyah had to pay the ultimate price behind choices that they made. And believe me when I tell you, if Naziyah was here today, this would still be going on. If Naziyah's situation has not gained this much public attention, the children would still be there. And this would still be going on. As unfortunate as it is, these women have no heart. They have no feelings for children whatsoever. They were raised very wrong. They've done the most. They came out here with their stories. They've said the most. But we're supposed to sit back and accept that like it's normal behavior and not say nothing about it and go along with the stories that they're putting out here. I wish the hell I would. Teddy said it's weird. How can they draw the line at her being pregnant but didn't draw the line at the sick generational curses? Baby, let me tell you. Hey, Shalonda, welcome, my love. Teddy, I'm going to tell you why. Because you see that sick generational curse? That's their normal way of living. That's normal behavior for them. What's normal for them ain't normal for us. And that's why we hurt the way we hurt. That's why we're as passionate as we are. Whether there was one person sitting in my chat tonight or 10 people sitting here, my passion don't change. My story don't change. If you're right, you're right. And if you're wrong, you're damn wrong. It's justice for this baby all damn day long. She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve it. Teddy says, I couldn't imagine ever putting my niece through what Shannon put Naziyah through. It literally makes me sick because I would do anything for my niece. Literally anything. It's tell you. Shannon was in the mindset Not the mindset of loving her niece. She was not in the mindset of protecting her niece. Shannon was in the mindset of competing with her niece. Here it is, a 30-some-year-old woman in competition with a 13-year-old. Competition to the point to where as you're framing this baby, competition to the point to where as you're putting in harm's way, competition to the point to where you're around here and you're creating narratives and you're making up lies and you're throwing this baby under the bus. And then as if it made you look any worse than you already look. I don't know what you thought it was going to make you look like, Shannon. When you put that narrative out there to label Naziyah, y'all were trifling, first of all, to report her as a runaway. After reporting her as a runaway, you take to social media and you called her fast. How would Naziyah know how to be fast, Shannon? Naziyah could only live the life that y'all taught her. Y'all raised her to live that way. But you come out here and you want the world to look at Naziyah in a different light. She's fast, y'all say. She ran away to be with a boy. That was the story you put out, Shannon. That was the very first story you put out. How could you? In your big grown, ripe age, how could you? You should be ashamed. Anonymous says there's no tiptoeing here. That family need their asses dragged out. I'm surprised they're still breathing. Anonymous, that part. That part. Because who in their right mind would tiptoe around these people? Who would tiptoe around them, giving them grace? Because I'm going to say it again. Hell yes, Annette home is where all the damage took place. Annette was there. Shannon and Marquita was there. But I'll be damned if I exclude that extended family, because they were there too. They saw a lot. Over the years, they saw a lot, y'all, and they chose to remain quiet. Hey, antisocial, welcome, my love. Cynthia, hey, baby. They saw a lot. And over the years, to see a lot and do absolutely nothing, that makes you just as guilty. I don't give a damn what you say. And if you want to swing, don't swing at the supporters and the subscribers who's free to speak. Swing at me. Because this is insane. Nala said, this is their normal. It's sick and sad, that part. Teddy, I'm with you. Detroit is taking it real easy. And I'm wondering why. Damn. Hip hop said, who pays to sleep with these science projects? And that's just what the hell they look like. Science projects. Debbie says, they rather believe the falsies and lies than accept the truth. They're not truth seekers at all, Debbie. Anonymous says, their brains aren't wired that way. Drag them by the hair. Carla Henry says, an innocent child that messed her life up. And how can you be jealous of a child? That takes an evil person. Carla, let's stop right there, boo. Let's talk about this. Thank you so much for that copyright disclaimer, Kristen. Appreciate you, sis. Carla, that's where it gets sick. That's where it gets twisted and demonic. How can you be jealous of a child? How? Naziyah was in a situation to depend on you people, to lean on you people for love, guidance, and acceptance. You had none of that to show her. You had none of that to give her. All y'all could have given her was instructions on how to do the most, how to be with the man. That baby had no childhood. Living in a next home, that baby life was based on rocking babies and being with men. And that's not something that I'm assuming. That was something a family member said. So don't get mad at me. Because Mocha decides to take what every family member done said and come out here and dissect it. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. My girl Sassy says, them nasty bitches don't have a line for anything unless it's on a tray and they could sniff it. All of them. All of them. Sad. Oh, look at Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle. I am so glad you and Muffin doing good. I miss y'all too, boo. Beautiful Soul says, I really don't think Shannon thought Naziyah was going to fall in love with Jarvis. And I think when she gave her those pills to take, baby girl wasn't going for it. Beautiful Soul. Sis, Naziyah had more sense than, welcome, Shelly. How's your baby? Beautiful Soul. Naziyah had more sense than Shannon could ever. Shannon thought she was doing her big one. Nobody wants to agree when I say what I say. It hurts the family to hear Mocha say certain things. I don't give a damn how hurt that family is, but let Mocha say this to the family because I know they're listening. If what Mocha says hurt you, then good. You bitches deserve to be hurt. Hey, Pamela, welcome. You deserve to be hurt. Because right now, Naziyah is somewhere hurting. Naziyah has been hurting all her life. Y'all watched her hurt. Y'all watched her wallow in pain. Y'all watch her suffer at the hands of Annette and Shannon. Extended family. Y'all did nothing to protect her. Y'all did nothing to save her. So Mocha don't give a damn about how you hurt. Because instead of saving those babies, y'all chose to go to Annette and party. Y'all chose to go to Annette and be with men. Y'all chose to go to Annette and plot and scheme and be nasty. So I don't give a damn who you run to and what you tell about the hurtful things that Mocha says. Because to be totally honest with you hoes, these same hurtful things, and believe me, that ain't hurtful. Oh, this ain't hurtful, baby. Because I could give it to you. Somebody should have told you hoes these things long time ago. Long time ago. And we wouldn't be here right now. But y'all have a problem when Mocha says Naziyah was in love with Jarvis Butts. Y'all have a problem when Mocha says in Jarvis Butts' sick, twisted 13-year-old mind frame, Jarvis Butts, as much as he's lying, Jarvis Butts loved Naziyah too. Why? He's been with her since she's been 2. Jarvis Butts has primed Naziyah, groomed Naziyah, prepped Naziyah to be everything he wanted her to be. And in his twisted mind, he had feelings for Naziyah, the type of feelings that he could never have for Shannon. All Shannon was for Jarvis was a dump truck. All Shannon was a garbage can for juice. All Shannon was a baby producer. That's all she was. That man had 0 feelings for Shannon, and she knew it. And she knew it. She was so jealous of Jarvis and Naziyah's relationship. She had Naziyah go out there and, now, Shannon, come sit in here, Shannon. Let us talk to you. Shannon knew that Jarvis was out there running amok with many, many teenage girls. She knew of every last one of them. Shannon knew. See, they think they're smart. Shannon knew that if she had put her hands on an underage girl in the name of fighting them for Jarvis Butts, she knew that her ass was going to jail. But instead, in order to get back at these little girls, and Shannon, that's maybe one of the things you should have told the prosecutor, boo. You should have told them how you would drive Naziyah all across Detroit, on the east side, on the west side, on the back side. You should have told them how you would drive Naziyah all across Detroit, fighting these little young girls on your behalf for the boogeyman. But yet you loved your niece. But you loved your niece. So it is what it is. Jarvis Butts loved Naziyah. Jarvis Butts started being the panty monster. How you gonna tell that baby you and her woman you done took a pair of her panties? Shannon, you knew that. But you couldn't control him. You couldn't control him. And it got to a point in your life, Shannon, where you couldn't control Naziyah. Sassy says, shame on any CC or anyone who speak on others who truly want justice for Naziyah and all the missing babies. Stay focused on children. That part. That part. Corey, they definitely have no shame. Hey, Cynthia said, I'm just getting home. Girl, you ain't missed nothing. Beautiful Soul says, I think when she told Naziyah to stop hanging around Jarvis and they were sneaking around, I think she got a hold of them emails. And I think that's what really sent her off. I think what really set Shannon off was the fact that Shannon had lost total control. Shannon had no more control of Naziyah, and she had to accept a long time ago that she never had control of Jarvis Butts. So she was just a woman with children, sitting there looking the way she was looking, because a 13-year-old, her very own niece, was getting more attention than she was. There was a point in time where, hey, Leanne, welcome. Hey, my girl Storm, welcome, boo. It came a point in time where Naziyah actually, in her little 13-year-old mind, Naziyah actually felt sorry for Shannon. But they don't want to tell the people that. Naziyah realized that Jarvis wasn't giving Shannon any attention. Naziyah had to beg Jarvis on several occasions to go and please Shannon. Now, Shannon, you should be ashamed of yourself, Shannon. Truly. Damn, y'all cutting up in here. Sunshine Sands said, hip hop, if I was a guy, I wouldn't sleep with them fish box smelling mutts looking like a mud. Oh my God. My sister Sean B said, Sassy, I've come to the conclusion that those monsters have no shame. When you grow up starving for attention, that takes them these measures. It's sad. It's sad they got all the wrong attention growing up. They never knew how to be decent. They never knew how to be decent. That's why they said all cowards, because every adult in that house should have health problems. Sis, I'm with you. Teddy says, in my eyes, they're all guilty until proven innocent. And that's a fact, boo. They're all guilty until proven innocent. You have to prove to me that they didn't play a part. They treated their blood like a stranger. They're all guilty. Teddy, that's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying. They're running around here wondering, what about us? What about us? Now, you bitches should have got y'all when y'all parents raised y'all. Y'all failed Naziyah, and right now is what about Naziyah? Carla Henry said Annette is very quiet for a grandmother whose child is missing. She don't care. Oh, Lord, Carla Henry. Talking about Shannon on the dating site. Oh, Lord. Sis, I'm with you. She said, I wish one of the, she call them flathead, Google-eye whales would come for me. I'm a grown-ass woman. They don't want none. That part. That part. This is sad. Sassy says, Sean, them twins can't approach a real woman on any day. Just like some weak punk ass mouth running CCs. F them all, girl. This is horrible. Top laughing. She said, Lord, I'm driving and couldn't wait to stop. Now you're laughing. Top, be safe, sis. Be safe. Debbie said, because their mindset is that of a child. Their brain has not developed at the rate of their age. Immature at its finest. And it's sad. This is twisted. This is disgusting. And this is exactly how Naziyah fell through the cracks. Anonymous Angel said she used that baby as collateral just for his attention. A girl Bertha said, Shannon, where's Naziyah? That's all we want to know. Where is she? Naziyah didn't stand a chance. Naziyah didn't deserve none of what she experienced. To be totally honest, no child deserves to go through what this baby went through. Debbie says facts. In my opinion, if she thinks Jarvis commends her for what she did, she's sadly mistaken. That's the reason he sent cash, to nail her to her actions. He hates her even more because of what she did. Debbie, that's it right there. If trying to frame him before he sat there with a hush mouth, saying nothing, admitting to nothing, owning nothing, because he felt they had his back. He felt they would continue to protect him. But then when he realized that they made a deal and they put him under the bus, he put his plan into motion. Believe me when I tell you all, Cash was not an accident. Cash did not just show up out of the middle of nowhere. Leanne says that grandmother had custody of Naziyah, so she knew everything. Leanne, we can't dispute that, because the grandmother was the trainer. She knew everything because she trained each and every one of them to be exactly who they are and to do what they do the way that they done it. All we want is justice for Naziyah. That's it, and that's all. Bertha said, Shannon, let Naziyah show you how to hook Jarvis. And I think that's where Shannon really got in her feelings. Because Naziyah knew more than she could ever. Hip hop ain't shit. Hip hop said all you hear is the George of the Jungle theme song when they walk through a room. Oh God. And all we're here to do is keep Naziyah's name alive, because she deserves so much more. Hey, Leela. Leela said, Mocha, I have a question. If Naziyah was pregnant, wouldn't he be charged with 2 unalives? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's talk about it. Your opinion, my opinion, everybody's opinion. If Naziyah was pregnant, he would be sitting on 2 charges. They said that in some of the evidence they had Naziyah's blood. That's what they said. If Naziyah's blood was tested, evidence of that baby would have popped up in the tested blood. So if you really have her blood and and no baby, no pregnancy was seen in the blood that you supposedly have, something is looking shady. Hey, LaDon, something is looking shady. We have to make it make sense. So, what are y'all doing? Do you really have her blood? Because if you do, that baby or a trace of that baby would have popped up. But in my opinion, that baby was delivered. Hey, no nonsense. Welcome, boo. Cool girl sister says, Smoker, this baby lived in an adult lifehood. She was taught a lot too early and was. Nah, Kristen. Shannon couldn't even make the first string. Jarvis had a plethora of women. Shannon, she definitely wasn't it. Sean B said, Shannon, listen up. Your mama was never the main chick, so you could chalk it up. And Marquita, you too. Forget about it. Y'all nothing. Bottom of the barrel, the dirt left behind, girl. For what they done, Naziyah, this is nothing. Hey, Tanya, welcome, boo. Anonymous says, this shows where Kim Worthless smarts stop. You better say that. You better say, look at my girl Charlotte. She done come back from cooking. My sister was in the kitchen, stirring the pot, listening to the live. My sister says, wait, what? Wait, what did I miss? My sister says, did I hear another CC's and jealous of mocha? Fuck them and feed them beans. Sis, you know that don't move us over here, right? It's the fact that ain't a matter of being jealous of me. It's a matter of them attacking subscribers, putting them in their feelings and making them feel like their voice don't matter, making them feel that their opinions are worthless, making them feel like they just need to be quiet and shut up because they don't know what's going on with this situation. And it's sad. And family, this is what I want you all to do. For me, the subscriber that, and I don't normally do shit like this, but this lady, I hold it dear to my heart because she's a Nola Bell. And when one of us hurt, we all hurt. Our girl Marty was treated like shit. Our girl Marty was treated like shit. You know, I know, and we all know all Marty wants is justice for Naziyah. Marty gonna pop her shit. Marty gonna speak how she feels. And every name that they could have called that lady, they called her. Marty stays up. Because y'all know she lives on the other side of the world. Marty stays up, even with us seeking justice for Naziyah when she should be sleeping, and to be treated like that. I don't get it. But I want you all to send some uplifting words to Maudie. She don't want to come back and chat anymore. She's feeling a type of way. But just, this is crazy. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, just asking. Do you think one of Shannon's kids, Marquita, and the other could be Naziyah's baby? I'm not sure. But it's a possibility. Hey, Cecile, you're welcome, boo. Sassy says, Mocha, I told you it's like a cult. If you don't agree with them, they take you as you're against them. You said it. You said it. Leela said, well, they all need to be charged with 2 unalives. All of them that was involved. They're going to hell. Justice for Naziyah. Leela, exactly. Exactly. Carla Henry, you better know it. No drama, boo. We don't do bullshit here. Poor Marty. Marty is one of us. And you know, here we speak how we feel, wide open. I would never be who I am. My heart is big. My heart is wide open. I love everybody. Whether they love me back, yes or no. Whether they respect me, yes or no. But I love everybody. I would never sit on my platform and tell you all where to go and where not to go, who to support and who not to support. I would never do that because that's not my place. But I will say, don't put yourself in harm's way. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Especially when you know what you know. Sister Sean B says, Marty, I'm sorry that you were treated that way. That's what childish behavior looks like. They're cowards too because they won't dare speak out loud. Please come back, Marty. You're our sister. Sean B, that was beautiful. We support one another here. We're here for a cause. Standing in the gap for our sisters and brothers. Sure, my girl says, oh no, Marty, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I wish I would have been there. I would have tore them a new ass. I promise. I bet I know where she was. I see comments because we don't play about you. Sometimes it's best to protect your peace. Stay out of harm's way. Because I don't do drama. Don't. Sean, you spelled it right the first time, boo. Mawdy. That's Marty. My girl Carla Henry said black people love drama. Not all. I just want everybody to be on the same page. And I want everybody to be in the same energy seeking justice for this baby. We shouldn't be having dibs on subscribers. No nonsense. I'm about to start from the beginning. I want to know fully what's going on. No nonsense. Baby, we're talking about Shannon. We're talking about Naziyah. We're talking about Annette. And we're talking about subscribers going other places and being disrespected. As if their voice don't matter. That's it. And look at my girl. Look at my girl. My girl dropped out. Look, prayer changes things. Look at my girl Marty dropped out of the sky, y'all. I'm here, can't stay away like y'all. I hate drama. He say, you say, Marty, they say, but Mocha say, we're going to pray for my girl. And here you are. Look at you. Marty, protect your peace, baby. You are no label. Here you're going to always be respected. Your opinions will always matter. Each and every person here has a voice, and it deserves to be heard. It deserves to be heard. Marty says she don't do disrespect. She hate drama, and she's home. Anonymous said, I'm sorry, Mocha. There are peeps out here who are eating off this case, and they really don't care. Anonymous. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Look at this. Look at Money. Look at all the love you're getting in here, girl. We're family, y'all. And Naziyah is family as well. See, God don't play about them Nola bells. You see, look at how quick. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hello. Shell says our voice is our power. Never. Hello. Shell, let me find that girl. Shell says our voice is our power. Never allow anyone to take away your power, because then that means your voice no longer means anything. Shell just said a mouthful. Cool Girl Sister says, Mocha, we know that every voice can be heard. Your opinion matters over here. We are a family over here. Oh, Lord, just Cynthia, and you better know it. God don't play about his. Naziyah was definitely his. And we're going to get justice for this baby. We are going to get justice for this baby. Charlotte's Web say, family first. We are the Nola Bells and Bows, and we stand on business. You better know it. Better know it. Naziyah deserves so much more. Because honestly, guys, let me tell y'all something. I wasn't intending to come live tonight. I was going to take tonight off. Let y'all rest. We catch up tomorrow. But then when I heard from Marty, I had to pop up. I had to. So here we are, and I'm grateful that we did. Sassy said, I can only imagine what kind of company some of them keep in real life, if they even have a life outside of YouTube. Just ignorant. Just ignorant. It shows. Look at Charlotte's Web. Charlotte Web said we could rest on the weekends. All right, sister. And I was about to give y'all that out there. I'm like, y'all go rest today. But then when Marty came to me, I'm like, nah, we ain't resting. I gotta go. If for nothing else but for Marty. Black Beauty, thank you, boo. I know that's right, Bertha. Bertha said, Marty, you don't have to be a star to be a Nola Bell. Guys, Naziyah. Naziyah. And the justice that we seek for her is what's causing shit to shake up in here, causing revelations to be made, bringing family closer. Because the closer we are as one, the closer we get to pulling out the truth about this baby and the life she lived. And that's where the problem comes in. I do believe with all my heart that Marty said something on last night that shook their core. And they couldn't understand that. But here at Mocha and the Nola Bells, we've been given an assignment. And we respectfully and graciously accepted it. And that assignment is for us to move forward and continue seeking justice for this baby. There are too many holes to open to get the truth out than for us to be distracted with shit that should have never occurred. My girl Marty says, oh Lordy, Marty feels like royalty. She says, I love how everyone's opinion counts. Nobody better than nobody. We're a family. I got all my sisters with me. Marty, you better believe it. Hip Hop said, no, no, Mocha. I need you to help me ignore my coworkers for 2 hours. Hip Hop. Just 2. Hip Hop, you're almost there. We got 17 minutes to go, Hip Hop. 17 minutes to go, Hip Hop. We almost there. Y'all know I just give 2 hours and I'm done. Tanya said, Mocha, it's a damn shame how other CCs don't understand the assignment. And you know, it's sad. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I've always said I stand in Mocha's truth. I can only control what happens in our house. I don't want to know what goes on around the corner. I really don't. I've learned to ride my own way. I've learned to stay in my own lane. I don't bother you. You don't bother me. But everybody don't rock like that. Debbie says, Mocha, has been confirmed that this foundation is built on a rock and on greatness. We build up here and we don't tear down, Debbie, that part. Marty, you good? Christian is okay. We're a family, girl. It's okay to cry. Hey, Kenyatta Marie. Kenyatta said, don't feel bad, Marty. I learned my lesson too, but I set a fire when I left from over there. Kenyatta. Oh, shit. My girl came up in it. She said, she set a fire. Ooh, child. Charlotte's Web says in the word of Cedric the Entertainer, I wish a nigga would. Hip hop, you ain't shit. Hip hop said don't say rock too loud. If you say rock too loud, lady might jump out the bushes. Ah, oh Lord. Marty says, thank you all for loving the respect you all showing to me tonight. I'm like a chicken with no head. We know Miss Mocha is 100. Marty, we love you. We love you, girl. Lord, look at Bertha. Bertha introducing herself. Hey, sunshine. I'm Bertha, the truck driver. Tanya said, I'm on the floor hollering. Cecilia says, if you think you can be God, you're lost. Where is this baby? Cecilia, that's all we want to know. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? And this is our cry, and this is our plea. Y'all, we having a little fun in here tonight. See, we ain't on nothing serious, but we coming back tomorrow with some seriousness. But I just had to get that out. I had to get Marty's situation exposed. I had to say it. It had to be said. My girl Rock says, where the fuck she at? That's it, and that's all. That's all we want to know. Where is she? Where is she? And we're gonna pick up on tomorrow from a good place. Back to business as usual. But we had a little house cleaning to do. We had to get a few things clear. And I don't like doing this because this is a type of distractions I never wanted. My platform was never built for having to clean up a mess that I didn't make. I don't like it. But what I ask you all to do is to stand in your truth and stand on business. If you know you don't fit somewhere, don't force it. Just don't. I have one focus, one mission. And right now, that's Naziyah. Charlotte's Web says, hip hop, you better know that's right. Her man, her man, her man. Oh, shit. I try to support other CCs, but disrespect, I'm not with that. Damn, 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 damn. Cecilia, we most definitely will. Dr. J says, you know me. You know what we stand on here, and that's we stand on business. And I don't want to be distracted. I don't. And I feel that sometimes certain things are said and done to bring the distraction to me. And I've been good so far because I've let it ride. I've ignored a lot. But when it comes to my subscribers and my supporters, I can't. I can't. Sean says over here, we talk about what they say. We talk about what we see. And we do it without props or disrespect. And that's a promise we can keep. My girl Leanne says, I wish one would come for me. See? Damn. I just want to find Naziyah. I just want to know where this baby is. All Mocha wants is this baby to have the justice that she deserves. It didn't have to get as ugly and as dark as this situation is. But being as though the situation is as dark and ugly as it is, with all these players involved, we as a people that stands for truth, we as a people that stands for justice, we as a people that stands with dignity, that stands with pride, that has integrity, we have to expose the darkness. The darkness is never pretty, but my words ain't pretty either, because I can match it. I'm not here to be these hoes' friends. I'm here for Naziyah. Naziyah Harris matters. Naziyah Harris' name has become a household name, which is really sad because Naziyah's name should have been spread from one end of the map to the other. But when you don't care, as a family, they chose to allow this baby's disappearance to stay contained right there in Detroit so they could control the narrative. But unfortunately, you hoes slipped up and brought it to YouTube. I'm not y'all. I'm not going to take filth and sweep it under the rug and throw it in the corner. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go along to get along because you spun a narrative. We're going to pull the truth out. No matter how ugly it may get, the truth has to be exposed because y'all didn't mind hurting Naziyah. And she was a baby that could not defend the lies, could not defend the abuse, and could not defend the bullshit that y'all dealt her. So since she had to take it from y'all, family members, get out your fucking feelings and take what we're giving you. Hey, Wendy, welcome, my love. My sister Sean B says Naziyah is a legend, and that she is. Sassy says, well, when your house is unhappy, when you have to live to insult others, when you pretend to be someone you're not, you bring nothing but drama to others, that part. And I don't want no parts of it. Tanya says, thank you for sharing, Mocha. We all are family here. I can't do bullshit. That's why I'm here, Tanya. I appreciate you, Mama. Kristen says, this is what family is. Thank you, Mocha, for giving all of us a safe place. I wish someone would have given Naziyah a safe place. We know Marty. Marty says, I didn't want to upset anyone. I needed to talk what upsetted me. Nothing nobody gonna distract. We at Miss Mocha. Because we all got sense, brains, and our own minds. We strictly the best, better than all the rest. You better talk your shit, Marty. And I'm with Cecilia. We will find her. The dark will always come to the light, Cecilia. In God's timing. God knows when to, where to, and how to. Charlotte's Web says, I don't want nobody to get it twisted. I was born and raised as a Georgia peach. But for the last 30 years, I've been in Philly. Don't come for me unless I call for you. Now, I'm in North Carolina living a soft life. My sister said her life is soft. But don't ever forget where she came from. Mm. This will forever be about Naziyah. That's it, and that's all. Hip hop ain't shit. Hip hop says tie Shannon down, shave her mustache and her sideburns, make a coat, and sell it for reward money. Hip hop, your ass crazy. Oh, Charlotte's Web, you got a partner in crime. My girl said Rock. My girl Rock said, Charlotte, me too. Me too. Good night, Bertha. Love you, sis. Sean B says, Charlotte, and I'm no rough buff buffalo. But I lived in Alabama so they can get some of this northern country stuff whenever they feel like it. But I digress because I'm always a lady. And that's what we are. We want to know where's Naziyah. Bertha, rest well, my love. Rest well. And Bertha, we're going to say a prayer and we want you to be safe on those highways and byways on tomorrow, my love. And I pray that God safely brings you to and from your delivery route tomorrow. David says a family that prays together stays together, no matter what may come our way, that part. Top says, I was born and raised in Cali, but my roots are New Orleans. I'm a Creole baby. I know that's right. 504. Hey, try it if you wanna. Try it if you wanna. That's all I can say. Naziyah is everything to us. Naziyah is what brought this family together. And I wish our live stream tonight would have been what it was supposed to be. But sometimes we have to take a break in between the seriousness of it all to do a little house cleaning. And I'm glad we made time for that this evening. But tomorrow, we'll be back. And we will most definitely look at my girl Bertha. Thank you, my love, for the Cash App. Good night and God bless you. Rest well, sis. We'll be back on a serious note tomorrow, dotting our I's and crossing all of our T's. Anonymous Angel says, I'm a city lady. By way of California, these people can't compete with real ladies. You better know it. When you're a lady, it shows. Hey, Diane. Welcome, my love. Yes, ma'am. Justice all day long, Diane. We want justice for Naziyah. She deserves it. And we don't deserve to be distracted with childish tactics. We love Naziyah. We love these babies. And we're going to continue fighting for justice the way that we know how. And I'm not going to hold you all much longer because I said tonight, y'all got 2 good hours because I wasn't going to even do 2 hours because I just had to make a statement. And I'm glad I made it. So that way tonight we can rest easy, relax, enjoy our family, and come back tomorrow with our questions, with our answers. And we're going to talk about this the right way. Because this, I don't like this. I don't like this because this is not what we do. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, sis Sean B. Cool girl sisters, we did that. My girl Anonymous says real women protect their children. My other sister Charlotte says, indeed, Mocha. We just have to clear up some mess because there's always some mess over there. I said it and I don't care. Sister, I love you for that. You all have an awesome night. Don't lose sleep over nothing that we can't control. Remember, this is an app. But remember, we're still a family on this app. Remember our mission. Also, remember the journey that we've been given. Hold it near and dear to your heart. Stay focused. Don't be dismayed nor swayed because the devil is a liar. We are not going to go up against the devil because we know whose we are. And on that note, I'm going to say good night, guys. I'm going to say God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow doing the same thing, seeking justice for these babies because I'm too old to indulge in things that I can't control. And on that note, God bless you all. Good night.
She ain't gone, no, she just hiding behind the lies. They keep on writing. I feel her voice, I hear her crying, but they too busy testifying, saying nothing while she dying inside. She ain't gone, she just fighting to survive. She said she needed help in class that day. Laid out on the floor, tears in the way. Told the teacher she need a word, not a test, but they passed her off like the pain was just stress. Mama acting like she ain't see a thing, but checking her tablet, deleting the strings. The truth in a locker, the truth in a phone. They try to act like she ran off alone.
Portrayal lies, got them swearing to God, but the ones in the pews know the story too odd. Why you wanna stand talking? I don't recall. You was posting like everything's fine, that's all. She had bruises and bags, she had silence and shade. They let that man stay while she tried to escape. A house full of whispers, a shop full of ghosts, but we saw them cameras and we the most.
She ain't gone, no, she just hiding behind the lies. They keep on writing. I feel her voice, I hear her crying, but they too busy testifying, saying nothing while she dying inside. She ain't gone, she just fighting to survive. I believe she's somewhere breathing slow. Not a grave, just a place we don't yet know. Maybe protective, maybe hid away, but not erased, not gone astray. The court got a date, but the streets got a voice, and we gon' speak loud like we ain't got a choice. This ain't just views, it's a whole damn name. Say Naziyah loud till they feel that flame.